Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 5 of Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. As I mentioned before, Crystal and I and tons of our lovely scrappy friends are bringing you a whole month of Off the Board, of getting those pins off our boards and onto some projects. And it's Monday. It's day 5, and on Mondays, I am going to be using some mood boards. I'm a copycat because that idea was Crystal's, and that's what she is doing. And I thought that was a fun idea. So you can see the fun, summery, strawberry season mood board that I have up in the corner for you. And of course, it was therefore just begging for two things: to use the lovely strawberry designer series paper from Stampin' Up! That I have in my stash and that I broke out during the Let's Build a page and in my starting points. So I had quite a bit of that, of course, left over because I really only did the one layout so far with that lovely paper. So perfect for that mood board. And perfect, of course, for a layout about Wimbledon, because Wimbledon is back in 2021. And if you know me, you know that I love tennis. I love watching tennis. I'm quite the tennis fanatic. And Wimbledon has to be my all-time favorite Grand Slam, my all-time favorite tournament, bar none. And I think the most elegant and prestigious tournament as well. And it was completely canceled, of course, last year. The other Grand Slams managed to play just sort of like later in the year. Well, Australia had already played before this all started. So Australia, at the end of the day, the Australian Open was not really affected. But then Roland Garros and the US Open were played just much later in the season, but Wimbledon had to be completely canceled. It's back for 2021, so I needed to get that into my album. So it is perfect, and you're going to see tomorrow that I'm sort of combining that and doing another maybe page related to this with a little bit of my Travel Tuesday theme, although it won't be a travel layout necessarily. So there you go. So I have this lovely background paper, which is a plaid in the greens, and it's a little bit of an ombre, almost a yellowy green here to a lovely forest green here. This lovely watercolor strawberry paper, which I think is just gorgeous. And this now this is almost ombre as well, and I use this as a background actually on my previous layout. So I just did some strips and a little bit of this paper, which is left over, which is the B side or the A side, whichever you like, of this pattern paper. And I just wanted to get some blocks of pattern paper down, my photo in the middle, which is something that I enjoy doing to show off the pattern paper. And this doesn't really need any journaling because the photo is the photo and the journaling at the same time. So it's the announcement on the Wimbledon website talking about the return of the tournament this year, how there will be some attendance, although of course it is limited attendance, and then the rules, regulations, and safety precautions that need to be taken before being allowed on the grounds. So I've put that there. That's going to go into my everyday album. It used to be a COVID album, but at this point, you know, the way this lasted, it just turned into my 2020 and now a good part of 2021 album as well. So I got those down. Then I just took one little piece of this. This is a full sticker on the Chamel, I think it's a little by little sticker sheet, and I just took this little darker green to give a pop, and it sort of has a little bit the same kind of pattern in the goldy yellow as this red does, so I thought that was just a fun little break in the reds. This is the bottom part of this tag here, and it was, oh, lovely to be back, which I used these lovely letters from the Nicole Jones 911 Digiprints, the small typewriter font. I went into my chipboard that I had put together for the Let's Build a Page, and also for some of my starting points. And I got the strawberries, of course, on there. And I got this banner up there just to sort of complete it and get a little bit of my corner filled. And then last but not least, 2 of the gorgeous Dottie About Flairalicious pieces, because as you know, and as I mentioned in my Fun Friday finds, it is a whole full month of party, celebration, challenges, prizes, lives over in the Dottie About Flair Facebook group. And I'm going to put that down below, as I did on Friday. And of course, I had this gorgeous strawberry Flair, so of course it just needed to be on here for sure. And then just brought one down here as well in the diagonal so that I could have 2 as opposed to 3. I thought of putting a third somewhere here, but it really just was there for no purpose and no reason, and it looked exactly like I had stuck something there for no purpose and no reason. And 2 little tags here to just, you know, give an extra little bit of coverage on top of the photo. And there you go. That is my off the board for day 5. If you're joining us, use the hashtag OTBWPP for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. Tag us over in Facebook or on Instagram. Link us to your videos. And of course, pop on down below to see what everybody else got up to today. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now, my friends.